There is no tomorrow. There is no shortcut. And in the end, the person who wins is not the smartest one, not the most talented one, but the one who refuses to quit. You already know this, don't you? You've heard it so many times that the words almost feel boring now. But let me ask you something. If you know it so well, why are you still living like you'll start tomorrow? Be honest with yourself for a second. How many times have you whispered this in your head? I'll start next week. I'll go all in after this semester. I'll be serious when the timing is right. And then what happens? Weeks pass, semesters pass, years pass, but you don't. You stay exactly where you are. You keep upgrading your excuses, not your life. You say you're not ready. You say the environment is bad. You say the timing is wrong. You say you don't have enough information yet. But here's the truth you don't want to hear. You are not waiting for the right time. You are using time to protect your fear. You are not looking for a plan. You are looking for permission to delay. Listen carefully. The gap between who you are and who you want to be is not made of talent, money, or luck. It is made of what you do today and what you avoid today. You tell yourself there will always be another chance. You think you can restart whenever you want, but life doesn't give endless replays. Opportunities expire. Energy fades. People move on. Your own belief in yourself gets weaker every time you break a promise to yourself. Let me ask you, how many broken promises are you carrying right now? I'll wake up early. I'll study seriously. I'll take care of my body. I'll work on my dream after I finish this game, this drama, this scroll. And then you don't. Again, every time you do that, you're training your brain, training it to believe one thing. My words mean nothing. I don't even trust myself. You think comfort is harmless. You think one more episode, one more scroll, one more lazy day won't matter. But it does. On later never stays alone. It calls another later and another until your whole life becomes later. You don't lose your life in one huge crash. You lose it in a slow, quiet drift, one small surrender at a time. Ask yourself this. If a camera followed you for the last 30 days, would you be proud to watch that movie? Would you proudly show that film to your future child and say, this is how you should live? Or would you be embarrassed? It's easy to say you want to be great. Everybody says that. But greatness has a price, and the price is usually boring, painful, and repetitive. You don't pay for greatness with quotes. You pay with lonely nights, early mornings, repeated failures, and thousands of small choices that nobody claps for. You say you want a different life. Okay, show me your last 7 days, not your dreams, your schedule, your actions, your patterns. Do they look like the schedule of someone who will change their life? Or do they look like the schedule of someone who is just thinking about it? Let's be clear. There is no shortcut. There are smarter systems and better strategies. But those are not shortcuts. They are just better ways to walk the same long road. If someone offers you a path with no sacrifice, no effort, fast results, they are not offering you success. They are selling you comfort. Real success is heavy. That's why so few people carry it. Yes, life is unfair. Some people start ahead. Some people have connections, money, advantages. But there are also people with less than you, with more pain than you, with more obstacles than you, who still decided to move. So where does that leave you? Will you hide behind the word unfair for the next 10 years? Or will you fight with what you have? You are more powerful than you think, but you keep living like you're powerless. Let's talk about quitting. Successful people wanted to quit 1,000 times. They cried. They doubted. They felt stupid and small. The difference is not that they never felt weak. The difference is that they did not obey that feeling. They stayed in the game, even when they were playing badly. Winners are not people who always feel confident. Winners are people who do what they said they would do. Even on the days they feel like trash, they stay when results are slow. They stay when nobody believes in them. They stay when they fail in public. Most people don't lose because they are incapable. They lose because they leave. They don't get beaten. They walk away themselves. How many of your failures were actually just early exits? How many times did you say it didn't work when the truth was you didn't keep going long enough? Endurance is not flashy. People don't celebrate the practice. They celebrate the medal. But medals are made in the dark, not on the stage. Everybody wants the summit, the view, the applause. But the climb, the long, quiet, lonely climb, that is where character is built. You don't become strong at the top. You become strong on the way up. Are you climbing right now? Or are you just consuming content about climbing? You keep waiting for the right move. I'll do it when I feel ready. I'll study when I feel focused. I'll exercise when I feel motivated. You don't move because you feel motivated. You feel motivated because you move. Action creates motivation, not the other way around. No shortcut means this. You don't skip the boring work. You don't skip the early mornings. You don't skip the failures and still expect success. You fall in love with small progress. One more page, one more set, one more focused hour, one more kept promise. You are building an identity. I am the kind of person who doesn't run away. What is the one habit you already know you must face, but keep avoiding? That is your battlefield. Not tomorrow. Today, you are responsible, not for everything that happened to you, but for everything you do next. Your future self is watching this moment. 10 years from now, that person will look back and judge this day. While you are postponing, life is moving. You are not standing still. Every choice moves you. Scrolling is a direction. Complaining is a direction. Just like training and studying are directions. Which direction did you choose today? Persistence does not mean never resting. It means always returning. You can fall. You can cry. You can slow down. Just don't settle. Pain is temporary. Regret stays. Right now, some part of you is awake. What are you going to do after this? Not think. Not plan endlessly. Do. Open the book. Start the workout. Send the message. Turn off the distraction. You don't need to change your whole life today. You just need to stop lying to yourself today. There is no tomorrow waiting to rescue you. There is only a line of todays. There is no shortcut that skips the struggle. There is only the path that changes you. In the end, the world will not ask how perfectly you live. It will ask one thing. Did you stay when it was hard? Or did you run? Be the person who stays. Stay with your dream when it's slow. Stay with your discipline when it's boring. Stay with your promise when nobody is watching. Success is not about being the best. It is about being the last one still standing. No more tomorrow. No more shortcuts. You start now.